Hello everybody, Tallara here, and welcome back to Chained Echoes. We returned to the game today, entering into Glenn's mind. That's right, after Glenn remembered his past and realized he was actually the villain of the story, he went into a coma, and the only way for us to help him is to enter the shattered remains of his mind. Sienna says, what is this gate? These gates lead us to different parts of Glenn's memory. We must follow it and find Glenn's lost memories. Huh? Something's coming. This far and no further. You have no business here. Get out of here. Glenn is ours. Who are you? We are the victims of his crimes. We are his sins. Glenn is a terrible person and needs to stay locked up forever. Get out of our way. You should hate him the most. He separated you from your beloved. He killed you. That was an accident. If I hadn't intervened, I'm sure Timothy could have disarmed him. Do you hear that? As if that makes anything better. A murderer is a murderer. Glenn caused nothing but trouble in his previous life, the spoiled son of a lord born with a silver spoon in his mouth. And in this life now, he didn't get any better. He used the grimoire and killed hundreds, no, thousands of people. And he did it twice. Twice! He couldn't help it. More excuses. How many people have to die before you stop looking for excuses for him? Enough! How dare you vile pack of ghosts say such things about my Glenn? The Radiant Diva of the Equilibrium orders you to leave. They're gone. Those kids are a projection of Glenn's fears. We need to do something, quickly. If only Glenn would remember everything. Follow the gate, find his memories, and make him remember them. Magnolia laid down the law there about those little kids. She really likes Glenn. And is doing her best to help him, as you can see by the fact that she sent us into his mind. Looks like we need a fragment to activate that ball thing. If you guys recognize those kids, those were the kids that were in Glenn's memory between Act 1 and Act 2, when he sort of secluded himself up in the mountains and he thought he was taking care of a bunch of children, but they were actually figments of his imagination. Looks like those are the same kids that we met here. Ooh, there's monsters in Glenn's mind. Flying eyes. Spooky. Man, they hit really hard. Goodness. Okay, what are they weak to? Wind. Nope, light. They're strong to wind. Want to blind all of my characters so we're not going to be able to do a thing. Okay, great. Lenny's not blinded, is she? No. So let's see if we can take someone out. Wow, that missed all of them? Oh, because she's blinded, right. I was literally just saying how they were targeting all of my characters for blindness, and then I forgot about it. Sienna's also blinded. I need to keep a closer eye on this. Okay, hang on. Let's, use Lenny's ultra move. The thing is, too, is Glenn is usually a staple in my party, so now that he's not here, it's throwing off my game a little bit, too, you could say. So I'm not used to using this specific combination of characters. Alright, so Is Sienna still blinded? No, doesn't look like it. Here we go. Perfect. It's probably a little bit harder than it needed to be, but we survived. Let's keep going. Treasure. I love how we can come into Glenn's mind and literally find treasure. We're just stealing it. Oops. Sorry, Glenn. We came all this way, you know? I figured we'd at least reward ourselves. Okay, so that is there. What if we remove that fragment and put dungeon? Nope, that won't work. So what if we put dungeon over here? There was another one, right? Yeah, here we go. Let's try dungeon here. Perfect. This place is quite the maze. I guess we need dungeon there as well. Whoa, what are... It's just a bunch of noses? Yeah, literally. Flying nose. Wow. First we had to fight flying eyeballs, now we're fighting flying noses. It's just an amalgamation of body parts in here for us. It's kind of silly, actually. They use snort. And snoring. Oh man, they put everybody to sleep with that one. That wasn't ideal. Let's actually switch out Lenny for Victor so we can put my shields up. That's usually a big part of my strategy, so I'd rather get it back into that. One nose down. Now, let's bring Sienna back in so she can use her Ultra move, which hopefully should take down these flying noses. Hiya! Beautiful. Just what I wanted. Alright. Now, what do we have here? It's another new section for us, so we can take this. Oh, maybe actually we were supposed to remove it from the other side. Let's try that again. So I guess that one was ship. Yep. And then if we remove it from this side and try one of our other ones, let's see if it brings us anywhere else. Ah, that just brought us back the other side, but it allows us to hold on now to our new things. Okay. So there is a lot of sort of backtracking around here. You need to get all the pieces that you need, and then backtrack. A lot of flashing white screens. I do apologize. It's a little bit hard on my eyes, to be honest, the white screens flashing, so hopefully it's not too bad on your guys' eyes. Just seeing if any of these fit together. A little bit of trial and error in this process. Aha! Okay, we had to do a very, very roundabout way of collecting all of these pieces. I see, it's all making sense to me now. Gotcha. Gotcha. That was definitely some trial and error there, guys. I can't even give you a proper guide, because basically the way I solved it was by repeatedly beating my head against the wall. And we finally made it. That was a tricky little puzzle. Well, I think we made it. We're getting close to making it at the very least. Let's try dungeon. Okay, we're gonna have to pick it up again. Yeah, I'm not done yet. I think I counted my chickens a little bit soon. Too soon. Aha! Okay, now we've got a full face of enemies. We got an eyes, nose, and mouth. All weak to light damage. You know, we should probably get Bethraz in here, to be honest with you. Yeah. Let's do a little switcheroo. Put up the shield with Victor. Get the opener with Micah. Switch to Bethraz, so we can use Light Claymore. Multi-shot with Amalia. Man, they always really like to target Micah. I guess they know she's one of my heavy hitters, so they go after her all the time. Poor Micah. At least Bethraz is doing great damage against these guys. This is what we needed to get him in here. That's what we didn't need, though, is for him to be blinded. Ugh, just as I was saying what a groove he was in. Well, that's frustrating. Alright, Bethraz, you're out. Seeing it? You're in. One down, two to go. Alright, the whole face has been defeated. Eyes, nose, mouth. How much further do we have to explore this maze of Glenn's mind? What do we have left? We've got a dungeon left. Aha, this is a good sign. We may have made it out of the maze into a memory. This must be one of Glenn's memories, says Rob. There lies a boy. Is he? No, he doesn't look like Glenn or Van. Please stop. Not until you give me my money back. That money was from my daughter's surgery. But I don't have it anymore, really. Damn you, damn liar. What a badly bad guy. Why do we have to watch this? Glenn's thoughts are murky. Presumably, the boy is connected to him in some way. You poor boy. What have they done to you? Come with me. I'll help you. Is the food good? There are fresh clothes in the room over there. You can stay here until you feel better. What is your name? Bart. What are you looking at? The book? Do you want to read it? Go ahead if you like. So that's him. You know this boy, Sir Victor? The boy turned out to be surprisingly intelligent, so the priest kept him longer and educated him. Eventually, he allowed him to study at the University of Nisa. Although he lacked the ability to control any magic, his cleverness pushed magical research forward by decades. He would go down in history as the greatest mind of Nisa. This is my master, Professor Bartholomew. Wow, so that's your teacher? Yeah, that's Glenn. What? Is this true? You can't be serious. Excuse me, are you Professor Bartholomew? Look at young Victor. Okay, so Glenn has been reincarnated multiple times. He didn't just go from Lenny's old timeline to now. He was also Victor's professor. That's why he was so interested in him. Victor says, excuse me, are you Professor Bartholomew? Last time I checked, yes. She. What can I do to help you? I came to give my thanks. I'm forever in your debt. Are you a new student? I am, and all because of your scholarship. I was part of a wandering group of showmen and earned my money by singing. But bandits ambushed us, and I ended up on the streets without a single arc. Only thanks to you, I have a chance here. You're giving me too much credit. If you didn't have the talent, a scholarship wouldn't do you any good. But my skills alone could not have brought me the seat here. My life is yours. How can I ever thank you? Well, as a singer, you could sing me a song. She. With pleasure. Just as we thought we understood Glenn's backstory, not only did we get the whole plot twist from before, now we're getting this plot twist, that he was actually the master, the headmaster of the Magical Academy. You called for me, Master? Oh, my dear Victor, I heard you passed the final exam with flying colors. Yes, second place, right behind Gwaine. It's just a little annoying because I'm studying so much and he's hardly doing anything. Pray tell, Victor, remember how you once offered me your help? Of course I remember. You own my life, and as an R, that's a pretty long one. I have a request, a big request. In the past, I did something terrible to a person. Her name was Lenny. I have to find her and make up for it, but I won't be able to do this in this lifetime. I am too old and do not have much longer. Master, don't say that. Her echo was sent to her next life through a spell. I got this life anchor from, let's say, some friends of hers, and it's not glowing, which means she is still wandering in the maelstrom. Sending an echo through the maelstrom? I didn't know such magic existed. Oh, it does. The Song of Manaflora. I've spent so many years researching it. I want to send my echo. Hopefully, I will wake up at the same time as she in my next life. But I can't do it alone. Listen, Victor. My wish for you is of tremendous importance to me. Please learn the Song of Manaflora and send my echo on its way through the maelstrom. Master. I'll do it. Teach me and I will grant you this wish. Thank you, Victor. But there is one more thing. As an R, you may still be alive when I awaken again. If so, please track me down. Who knows what life situation I will be born into. Maybe you will have to help me. You want me to wait for you to be reborn? It's too much to ask, I'm sorry. No, I told you my life is yours. But how do I find you? With my own life anchor. Please, keep mine and Lenny's safe for me. This is explaining so much. Oh my god, it's crazy to think this whole time Glenn had all these different lives. Wow. Well then, let's start training before it's too late. The Song of Manaflora is not a simple spell. Don't worry about it. After all, I know something of singing. Back where we started. Glenn was a professor? You wouldn't know it by looking at him. He was a great man who did a lot of good deeds. He allowed so many students from the lower class to enter the university. The field of healing magic grew tremendously thanks to him. So he was reincarnated another time after Van and before Glenn. Not just once. Oh, my dear Glenn. Come, everybody. Keep searching. A new gate appeared over there. Somehow this all seems very familiar. So wait a minute. Here I thought we had apparently cracked the code. And Victor says, nuh-uh, he was also reborn another time. Okay. Well, now we need to go try to find out for ourselves. Eyeballs? The eyeballs didn't want to fight, though. More eyeballs? Hello? No. Eyeballs don't want to do anything. They're just floating there. Do they need their nose and mouth? Maybe. Oh, are we assembling a boss right now? Why do I have a bad feeling about this? Eyes, nose, mouth being assembled. Okay. Let's do this. Well, at least I was right. We got some weird butterfly thing. Let's start this off right away with an ultra move from Micah. Didn't actually do much damage and didn't apply any debuffs, so to be completely honest, that was a little bit disappointing. Okay. What is he weak to? Weak to light again. Okay, if that's the case, we might need to switch up our tactics. We'll get Victor in here for the shield. We will... oh, he's already bleeding, right? Just a regular punch then. Get Bethraz in here. Take advantage of that weakness. Ew! He's vomiting. And he, oh my god, he inflicted like every single status effect on poor Amalia. Does she have... no, she doesn't have any ability to heal status effects. What about items? We need one that'll just, like, cure everything. Okay, you know what? Let's just swap out for now. She was, absolutely bombarded by effects there. Wow. 940 damage in one hit from Micah. She's so strong. Followed up with a good 600 from Sir Bethraz. Keep going with the tire combo. Uh-oh. Overheat's gonna hurt. Ouch. Yeah, it sure did. Okay. What we need to do... we are going to use cover from Micah. And we're going to revive Bethraz. Who's gonna light sword? Windy wings. Oh. Alright. Not good. We've got 2 down right now. We really need to get out of overheat, so let's use an item. Oh man. This guy is hitting so hard, and at this point so many of my companions are dead. I can't even lower the overheat bar. I think this is gonna require a second try. This behemoth is not to be underestimated. Alright, let's retry this. I got you this time, behemoth. Alright, second time was indeed the charm. Apologies, you guys only got to see the unsuccessful run, but hey, it's just this part at the end that matters, right? All this confetti and happy music. The behemoth is down. Alright, what do we have next? Another door first to go through. Oops, this way. Ah, more of Glenn's memories. My boy, you have my endless gratitude. Don't sweat it. It's my work after all. But now, let a doctor examine him. Take a break, boss, and catch some fresh air. We'll take care of the fire. Thanks, guys. Hey, you can't go there. It's you, isn't it? It's you, Master. Get back here. It's all right, Peth. Well, 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 Victor. You sure took your time. Why are you crying? How old you are. It took me this long. I'm a failure. Don't be so down on yourself. You found me after all. For many years, I have watched for the life anchor to respond, but it never did. Decade after decade, the stone never lit up. At some point, I didn't even know if my memories were real anymore. Then it became frustrating, and finally, I forgot about the amulet and your wish. I'm terribly sorry. Victor, it's fine. Look, I've grown into a healthy young man. Master! About Lenny. Here's her life anchor. Okay, so Glenn reincarnated into a firefighter at some point, and it's interesting because he has his memory. He is cognizant of his previous self in this form, but Glenn didn't have that cognition. So I wonder what was different here. Unfortunately, it doesn't glow. Lenny hasn't been reborn yet, but I will be on the lookout for her, together with you. If I need to send your echo through the maelstrom again, just let me know. And if Lenny wakes up while you are asleep, I will take care of her, this time without hesitation. Oh, my dear Victor, what have I done to deserve all this? At that time, we had considered sending his echo directly, but he still wanted to use his time to help people as a firefighter. His biggest achievement was when he freed a village from the clutches of fire mares. Huh? How do you know that? We're back again. How did you know what happened with the firefighter, Rob? Because I've read about it. It is indeed true, right, Sir Victor? All of your stage plays, they're all based on true events. Do they all tell of Glenn's past lives? Oh dear, is my secret finally revealed? She. If that's true, how many times has Glenn been reincarnated? I've lost count, I guess. So, you're slowly realizing the awesomeness of my Glenn too, right? But now, go on, don't hesitate. Another door has opened. Scoot, scoot. Oh my gosh, we're learning... So Glenn has been reincarnated so many times over the years, and each time Victor has gone to meet him and send his soul further through the maelstrom. He's also been the inspiration for all of the plays. Everyone always asks where his play inspiration comes from. It's apparently Glenn has led all of these amazing lives. This is incredible. Okay, we've got one more door opened here, but before we go through there, let's call it a day, catch our breath, sort through all this new information, and I have a feeling we might finally be getting to the end of recovering Glenn's memories here. So hopefully I'll see you guys back here again real soon for another episode of Chained Echoes. Thank you all so much for watching, and until next time.